Color Guard, prepare to present colors. Please rise. Good evening, Excellency Prime Minister of Kosova, Ramush Haradinaj, Major General Timothy Orr, Honorable Minister Berisha, General Lieutenant Raman Rama, Honorable Members of the Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. This week is another great one for Kosovo since we are honored to have here with us tonight another delegation of our friends from Iowan, led by General Orr. In particular tonight, here in this place, we are marking the historic recognition that the Prime Minister Haradinaj, on behalf of the whole people of Kosovo, wants to thank Major General Timothy Orr for his distinguished service and contribution for our partnership with the great state of Iowa and with the United States of America. Major General Timothy Orr is a role model officer of the American Army with a service of 40 years. Besides being a successful Army servant, General Orr is also a certified educator. He's an active member of many American boards with the military and civil, including national, American security, cybersecurity, national emergencies, but also in advancing the rights and care of veterans and the families of American soldiers killed in defending peace and democracy around the world. General Orr is a huge supporter of science and technology, especially projects that promote economic development of Iowa State. The main reason that makes General Orr's contribution special for Kosovo is choosing our country as a partner of a state partnership program in 2011 between National Guard of Iowa and Kosovo's security force. Following this support of Major General Orr in 2013, Kosovo and Iowa became sister states, a document signed then by President Yahiaga and Governor Branstad. To capitalize the vision of General Orr to deepen the cooperation of both states, in 2016, Republic of Kosovo opened its consulate in Iowa. Thanks to General Orr's contribution, the support of National Guard of Iowa became a key factor in advancing professionalism of Kosovo security force and enabling the trust of not only Americans, but majority of international community that KSF was prepared and ready to take a new role as Kosovo Army. All of this achievement, and not only, was reached by General Orr's partnership with all state institutions and thousands of people who were committed to Iowa and Kosovo. General Orr is a great friend of Kosova's people. During this excellent work, General Orr became a trusted and respected friend with loads of Kosova's personalities, including, of course, Prime Minister Haradinaj, but also a special friendship with General Javid Gashi, often called as the two general brothers. This was just a little part of biography of Major General Timothy Orr and his great contribution for our country. Thank you, Major General Orr. Ladies and gentlemen, now we invite to take the floor for a few words His Excellency, Prime Minister of Kosovo, Ramesh Haradinaj.
Dear General Orr, dear Iowa friends, allow me to say that I am very happy, and Kosovo is very happy that we are together today. As always, in Kosovo, you are in your home. And allow me as well to greet everybody in the room, Minister Berisha, General Rama, our Consul Artan, Colin Highland, Chief of Mission, Acting Chief of Mission actually, and General Javid Gashi. Dear ambassadors, I saw many of you, K4, Deputy Commander, Chief of Staff of K4, ULEX, I see many other institutions, dear military attaches of all armies that serves in our country, especially dear Ryan Nichols, military attaché of the United States, colleagues from institutions, from Kosovo government, dear officers of KSF, and everybody in the room. It's very nice to be together, and there is one message tonight that I would like to present on behalf of Kosovo's people. You cannot ever be good to Kosovars and not be thanked by them. This never happened. If you do something good to this nation, to this people, you cannot then escape, you cannot avoid, you cannot flee without Kosovars thanking you. We will be thankful to you, General Orr, for all our lives, for your service, dedicated service to your nation, United States of America, as in charge of National Guard of Iowa, but then as well to your service for our partnership program and our partnering with KSF, but not only KSF. You know, Kosova and Iowa sister states program, as you call it in Iowa, has enlarged with education, with agriculture, with economy, and I believe it will continue like this. But today it's as well as symbolic. We are in the Defense Ministry building, and here today we are hosting you as well in sign of thanking you and your colleagues for your help, for your support, for our own army, KSF. Now it's an army voted by our parliament, and as well thanking you for the trust in our people and for the trust that you have shown all along during different times of our efforts to become an added value in security, not just in Kosovo, but hopefully in our region, and as
Edhe në rajon dhe
for peace.
në partnere, në programe të partnerit.
Serve together with you for peace around the world. It's not the day and that we should forget as well to say that Kosovo is the home of all people who lives in our country, of Albanians, of Serbs, of Turks, of Roma, of Egyptians, Bosnians. Everybody who lives in our country is its home, Ashkalis, Gorani. So, and our force is multi-ethnic, and our aim is to serve for peace of life and security.
Jetës dhe
It's dedicated not only to aid, but to everybody living in our country. So thank you for the support. Our army is not, it's a very modern force, it's small force.
forcë e dhe moderne. Jemi duke folur për një numër të vogël të antarëve.
That our aim is to continue to strengthen our trust, not only with bilateral with the United States, but we hope with NATO. We hope to continue our friendship and partnership with KFOR here in the country, and nobody will ever be surprised by us. We don't surprise our friends. We are friends. We will stay friends. I have a long speech, and if I open it, it will be long, but I will end with a word that I learned it from my father, and probably he learned from his father, to a friend. Kosovo is your home, always will be. Thank you very much.
Now we invite to take the floor Kosovo Security Force Commander, General Lieutenant Raman Rama.
Dear General Orr, dear Prime Minister Haradinaj, dear Minister Berisha, ministers, deputy ministers, friends from Iowa, officers, generals, General Castrati, former ministers, Deputy Commander KFOR, distinguished. I feel privileged today to be here today as honored one of our most appreciated friend and accomplished military leader, Major General Orr. Since the established of our state partnership program in 2011, thanks to General Orr's strategic vision and dedication, the KSF has been developed in more professional and ready force in order to service its citizens. General Orr, thanks your outstanding leadership and commitment, we now have the best SPP models out of 77, which is currently operating under the National Guard. I am very grateful for stronger and more professional thanks to you, General. I would like to use this opportunity to thank you for your mentorship, leadership, and great effort to have invested to our state partnership program. The whole of Iowa, the whole of Kosovo, approach is evident as we see your great support to not only in military, but also in education, economy, and agriculture. With your rule and contribution, our partnership has touched the lives on many people. I have met many people both in Iowa and Kosovo who highlight appreciated opportunity to benefit from this partnership and change their lives. I am fortunate and thankful to have one of those in my home, my son Dr. 14 years of the service and 10 years as an adjutant general is the best example to your sacrifice and enduring commitment to your family and Army and Iowa National Guard. But most importantly is to your nation. You should be proud of your accomplishment as a military officer. General Orr, my friend, you are not only part of our institution, and you are part of our young history, but you are also a member of our families. And I would like you to remember that our doors will be always open for you and for your family. Finally, it's my great honor to present to you Medal Award for selfless service. Thank you very much, General. It was my pleasure and an honor to work with you. General Orr, please. It's a little bit heavy, but okay. Sir, always a pleasure. For everything. As you should remember us. It's a little bit heavy, but sorry. Insecure. And I hope.
Thank you. Always remember that for myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time now to invite here before you our honorable guest tonight, Major General Timothy Orr.
Prime Minister, Minister Pritja, General Rama, distinguished guests, commanders, ministers, members of the KSF, veterans, and to the Iowa delegation, soldiers and airmen that are here tonight, just thank you. I'm extremely honored and proud and privileged to stand here to get recognized on behalf of the 9,000 soldiers and airmen of the Iowa National Guard and our families, but also as a proud member, honorary member of the Kosovo Security Forces. I have a saying in my command philosophy that has carried me over the last 10 years as the Adjutant General. It says it's about we, not me. So I sit here tonight and I hear gracious words and recognition, but it really isn't about me. It's about we, those of you in the audience that were part of this, that early on when we signed this agreement that took a chance with Iowa. See, we didn't select Kosovo. We bid for Kosovo among 18 other states. And we were requested, and I worked hard to kind of influence the selection because I knew it was right. Soldiers from the Iowa Guard have been here since 2003, 2004, and every year after, both in support of K4 and also as part of the bilateral affairs program. And it was great leaders like Minister Cheku, who I signed the agreement with in 2011, that helped start this relationship. And it wasn't long after that that we created the whole of Kosovo, whole of Iowa. And yet you still can have a relationship, but it takes two. And in this case, it took a country willing to want to work with Iowans to build what we have today, which I'm very proud to say is one of the newest of the 77 state partner programs in the nation. And yet the State Department and DoD constantly remind audiences that this is the model program. And we did this quicker and faster because of you, your willingness to meet our families, to meet our soldiers, our airmen, your willingness to want to work with us, and our willingness to want to work with you. I sit here proudly today and see members of my force that are here, and they come week in, week out. KSF members come multiple times through the year to Iowa. We train together, and someday we will fight together. And I've always been passionate about when Iowa deploys in the future, the Kosovo Security Force and Army will be with us, just like other state partners. And so though I won't be wearing this uniform after 40 years, I will not leave this partnership and I will not leave this relationship. For many of you here, not just family and friends, but your colleagues. And I would just tell you that you have my commitment as I retire and move on, that my wife and I will continue to stay engaged with this partnership. We will do everything we can to help build the relationship so that our both countries and our state will continue to prosper, and that our families will know each other and our families, and that someday we may not have a conflict, and that what we really are all about is a relationship among people who care about one another. And if nothing more ever happens than that, then we've been successful in this partnership. So I am honored tonight to call you a friend, to call you my colleagues, brothers in arms, sisters in arms. I'm honored that you're here tonight. On behalf of the Iowa National Guard and my family, I am honored that I had the opportunity to know you as friends and as family. Hvala më derë shumë.
Great speech, General Orr, and thank you again. Now we will have a traditional dance by ensemble of Zëri I Kosovës. Now, I invite you all for a family picture.